Hey guys, it's Jason here from CricketstoreOnline.com, and I'm pretty excited today. I'm going to be bringing you a review or a comparison of some of the new T20 style cricket bats. Now, these T20 style cricket bats have been around for a while, and there's a lot of different variations of how people adjust the size, the weight, the length, the width, all that sort of thing. And it's all in basically an attempt to reduce the weight and increase the size. That's essentially what you're looking at doing. Increasing the mass, which is behind the ball, so increasing the sweet spot, making the spine higher, the bat fatter, chunkier, meatier, all these sorts of things, improving the ping, but all at the same time reducing weight. Now there's many different ways that bat makers do that, and in today's video we're going to be talking about some of the new 2016 bats that are right now in stock here at Crickstore Online, and they're in stock and we're shipping them out already. And it's December. It's long before any other stores have their stock. So the first one we're looking at here is the GM Mana F4.5. This particular one is a original model, and it's actually one that I've been using in the nets. I've made one slight modification, and that is to basically get a bit of a bulge at the top of the handle. I've taken a back grip and stuck that in there, and so just made a bit of a knob at the end of the handle. I kind of like that, and I've also put my bat frails on, my stickers on there, because I'm actually going to be donating this to charity, and you guys can bid on this. If you want to bid on it, just send an email to alz@cricketstoreonline.com and tell me how much you want to pay for it. And if you're the top bidder, you can have this awesome bat. I've actually used it once in a match and scored 32 off of 28 balls. It was coming off pretty nicely, but the sweet spot is a little bit medium high, and I like it a little bit lower. So anyway, getting onto the bat, essentially what you've got here is you've got the new GM grip on that, and what you've got is a bat that's slightly shorter here at the top. Let me show you another one of the GMs that I've got here. This is the GM Maxi, and just to show you some of the differences, you'll see right at the top there, there we go, that the Mana is just that little bit shorter at the top of the blade there. And so let me give you some measurements here. What you've got here on the Mana, this one is about 29210, and you've got a 35mm edge and about a 62mm spine, and not too much concaving, but you do have a little bit, so you've got a nice high spine, a smaller edge, which helps you make that spine a little bit higher, and then that medium sweet spot. And this bat does pick up extremely well. It's a nice bat with about I'd say a semi-oval handle. Then the next one is the T20 Kahuna Light. Now this particular bat, what they do is not really try and get more mass here at the sweet spot. It's the same length as far as that's concerned. Let me just put this down there. As far as the bat's concerned, they're the same length. But what they're trying to do here, this one might actually be a little bit shorter than the Mana. See, it's even a little bit shorter than the Mana. But what they're trying to do here, it's called the Kahuna Light. And so what they're trying to do particularly is get the weight down. So they're taking that meat off and they're not putting it anywhere else. And the Kahuna Lights are available in weights of 2.5. So that's actually pretty cool. And then size-wise, you've got a 37mm edge and about a 60mm spine. So spine slightly smaller, but as you can see there, it does carry all the way through to the toe, which helps the sweet spot bring it down closer to the toe, and a bit of strength in the toe as well. You do have a similar amount of concaving, but because the Mana's spine is higher, it does exaggerate that concaving a little bit. So that's a quick look for you at the Kahuna Light. Bounce a ball on it for you. This is also only available in a cheaper model at about $200 US, whereas the Mana comes in different models up to original LE, so you can get them up to $500 in grade 1 English Willow, whereas this is a lower grade at $200. Then another, just to show you, I had my hammer bat maker, he made me one of these as well, just to sort of show you it's actually pretty easy to do. There's not really any trick to it. Let me bounce the ball on this one for you. Pings really nicely. And this one is about the 2.9, 2.10 mark as well. But let me show you size-wise This one has got a 40mm edge, a 63mm spine, a nice bow on it, and a flatter face, and you'll see there it's a nice big fat chunky profile. So lots of different ways to reduce weights, to make T20 bats, to make the sweet spot bigger. You can see concave wise there really isn't much of that at all. This one goes for $400 if anyone wants it. It is a huge bat. So that's the 3 bats for you that we showed in our video review. It's the Hammer on the outside, the GM Mana on the inside, the Kahuna Light. These are all T20 style bats, and very similar to what Mongoose came out with 5 odd years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago. And other brands like Affinity Cricket has the Toro, Black Cat has a bat called the Black Cat Joker, Lacquer, old brand I used to stock, had a bat called the TPX Big Hitter. These are all bats that are smaller at the shoulder there, and that's just a way to either reduce weight. Concaving is also a way to reduce weight, or to get more meat in the sweet spot, so you get that bigger sweet spot. Realistically, that's a waste of wood anyway. Nothing good comes from being hit there on the bat. The only thing that's going to happen is you're either going to crack your bat or you're going to get caught out off the shoulder. So it really is a waste of wood anyway, and modern bats should probably all be this length, I would say. So that's a little bit about T20 bats. I'm going to bring you some more videos soon on how to reduce weight on cricket bats. So thanks for watching this little video. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.